Why we want to do this? It's because even it's the same technique, you feel different in different poses. If we have time, I also want you to do seated. So we haven't done seated. When you're lying down, you're standing, and then you have a Paschimottanasana, you've got your twisting. So you already know how to control your leg when you're doing different poses. We haven't done seated, and then the other one is inversion. Inversion, in reality, is easier, but also harder. You understand? Easier in the sense that you just join your legs. Whatever is the natural state of your leg, you don't have to worry because you're not going to injure yourself. Correct? But harder in the sense that if you want to correct your leg up in the air, you need to have self-awareness much stronger in order to correct. Otherwise, you are just, whatever is the natural state now, you just join together. If it's hyper, it's hyper. If the knee is out, knee is out. Knee is in, knee is in. So there is no adjustment. You see, our body have muscle memory. The muscle memory doesn't build in one day. And if you do this way, and then the next day you do the other way, like when you do standing like just now, and then when you go up, you lost that again, that means your body, the muscle memory will be eroded. You understand? That means whatever you have built in terms of the memory, when you do the wrong way, it would get a discount. That's why when we do inversion, we also need to maintain the same leg. So you actually keep imprinted even more. So when you practice yoga, you do exactly the same way to correct yourself, to align yourself. Then this memory becomes natural. You don't need to think anymore. It will just be there. That is why we have to also learn, even if you don't hurt yourself in terms of your knee, we also learn in inversion. When you are this one, you need to make sure the two legs is against the wall. This is the main support for you. Okay. Then we have got two blankets here. This will support your upper back. So you're going to go in with your headstand. So if your elbow, especially those who have narrow shoulder, your elbow should not touch. So this one doesn't give you support. If you cannot control, it's better that you bind your arms with the belt. Okay. If you are broad shoulder, you are just come here, then it's okay. Then you don't need another support. Okay. This one, I leave it up to you, whether you need a belt for your elbow. Now, this one, because the props is fixed, depending on the length of your arm, not everyone, the palm here can reach to your head because this is fixed. So we have this fixed. So depend on where your body shape. Some people, for this pose purposes, you may not touch the base of your palm, especially your forearm is long. If you are short, maybe like Abi, you may be able to touch your head. Okay, so whether you can touch your head doesn't matter. Make sure you press these 3 points. So we're going to use the block to help. So when you are binding the block, you need to check your knee. Don't roll in. This is not knee. This is bow leg. So when you place this here, you place this part at the bottom end of your knee. Okay. When you place this here, make sure the knee is straight. Then you're going to bind this on the top of the back of the knee. Bind it tight. Okay. Then you are going to bunny jump up. And then your arms go in, interlock the fingers, and then come up like downward facing dog. Now, in your own way, you need to bend your leg and then jump up, tiptoe on the wall. Yes, jump up. Yes, tiptoe first. Yes. Okay. Now, from here, you, depending on your body shape, some people is quite short, so they'll be leaning a little bit. It's okay. But if you can, lengthen the lower back. Remember the first pose that we do, Supta Tadasana, this should be long. And then you tiptoe, only the tip of the toes on there, you pull the thighs in. You get this sensation, tuck in your belly, roll, tuck in your belly, roll. Yes, more. Yes, more. Yes. And then squeeze your thighs in, straighten the leg up. Yes. So now you need to find your Supta Tadasana. Your lower back is long and lifted. You imagine someone is pushing from the top, and then you pull the thighs in. Pull the thighs in. Okay? You try to extend from the inner side, and you try to roll the knee out. You just feel the sensation of the muscle. You're not really rolling because you're bound, so you can't do. You feel the sensation, you pull it down. You keep pushing up. Can you see this shape? So her abdomen is naturally in when the lower back is long. Understand? And then slowly you bend your leg, and then you slowly come down. Yes.